So the Switch 2 was recently shown off, and it has been a rollercoaster of emotions ever since. Tears of joy, tears of sadness, and tears of confusion have been spread across the internet for various reasons. But what do I, Crazedudd, think about all of this? My opinion matters, yes. Mario Kart World was the first thing shown off, and the first minute of it felt like a fever dream. Firstly, the character roster shown off. It's everything I've ever wanted. I'm someone who has never really paid attention to the character rosters in Mario Kart, since most of the choices are usually what you'd expect. The Booster Course Pass gave us Birdo, PD Piranha, Kamek, Wiggler, Peachette, Diddy Kong, and Funky Kong. This is an example of what I would usually expect to come from new characters in a Mario Kart update minus Peachette. So when we got to see Fishbones, Rocky Wrench, Stingbee, Cataquack, Pianta, Fishy Poopkins, and a Teddy Bug riding vehicles, I was blown away. They really just dug into the massive dump of Mario enemies and said, yeah, this will suffice. Judging the rest of the roster based off of these characters shown, I'm going to predict that the last character they will show in the direct is my main man, Billboard. I guess if I were to criticize the roster, they didn't show off many new characters that were fan favorites like Geno, Egad, Cappy. Yeah, you know what? I think we're set for life. What are we talking about? The stages shown off looked really spectacular. I like the film tape spooky looking one, and Donkey Kong Spaceport looks amazing. The retro tracks revealed were pretty solid picks. Shy Guy Bazaar, Wario Shipyard, Toad's Factory, and Airship Fortress are some highlights, and it seems like they are going all the way to make them blend in perfectly in the modern day. I think that dinosaur stage they've shown off is Dino Dino Jungle, since they show a similar dinosaur to the one at the start of the stage, they just gave it an entirely new makeover. All the new gimmicks shown off were insane. Boats, planes, rail grinding, wall climbing, double tricking, what is this, Sonic Generations? All these features look awesome, and they seem to all blend together smoothly when composed into the stage design. I don't think I saw any gliders, half-pipes, or anti-gravity shown off, which was odd. The new modes also looked amazing. Free roaming mode, photo mode, elimination mode. Some of these should have been in Mario Kart for ages. One of my main problems with previous Mario Kart games is how there wasn't much freedom in customizability. With Smash Bros you can choose so many different modes, modifications, speed and UI. Now it seems as if Mario Kart World is taking a page from Smash Bros' book, especially if they bring back the item customization. The fact that all the stages are going to be interconnected is wild, and I am wondering how that's going to work with the versus mode where you can choose any stage you want. If this can be paired with the free roaming mode, and you can explore a massive world with every stage being connected, then maybe this is worth $80. Overall, this game looks amazing, and if I can, I will definitely get the bundle this game comes in. After this, they go on to explain some new features the Switch 2 would have. The Joy-Cons acting as a mouse was confirmed to be true, and they revealed a game that would take full utilization of the feature. Rest in peace to this game when the Switch 3 comes out. They also shown off a game that is essentially the Switch 2 tech demo, showcasing various features of the console through minigames. This would have been cool if this was a mode built into the Switch 2, but Nintendo's idea of cool is different to ours, I guess. They also shown off the upgrades this console would be receiving, which all seem pretty good, especially that glorious new storage space to stretch your legs in. Oh yes! The Switch 2 game cards look different. Hopefully they taste the part. Game chat seems alright, but I'm probably just gonna stick to Discord. The microphone and camera look quite cheap, but this is Nintendo, what was I expecting? The launch date of the console was shown to be June 5th, right smack in the middle of my final GCSEs. So yeah, I'll probably wait a few weeks before picking this up. But with these new features, you can now play Mario Party Jamboree as if you're really there, holy moly! This is a Switch 2 edition game they've shown off, along with the two Zeldas running at 60 FPS, which looks absolutely glorious. Zelda Notes is also cool, I guess. Although I do really like the idea of builds being safe to QR codes. Now all those compilation videos mean something to me. Kirby and the Forgotten Land at 60 FPS is also cool, and I'm excited to try out that new mode they revealed. And Prime 4 still looks sick. I'm thankful I can get these for free through the expansion pack. I do think the expansion pack has become more worth it over the years, especially since they are adding GameCube games to it. Oh yes! The GameCube has always been a blind spot for me, since the only GameCube game I've played is Mario Sunshine on 3D All-Stars. I'm excited to try out Wind Waker, and I am hoping that Melee and Double Dash will be available at some point. However, since Mario Kart World was technically already revealed in the teaser, the new release that excited me the most was Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. Deltarune Chapters 1 and 2 were amazing experiences, and from what we've seen, Chapters 3 and 4 look just as good. I am 100% buying these on launch, and will most likely record my first playthrough of them. Hollow Knight Silk Song was given 5 seconds to light the world on fire. It was like, okay, yeah, this is happening. Anyways, farm game. Just showing it off as if it was a minor game that no one cares about. I just find it kind of funny how they skimmed over it, even though people have been waiting years to see anything from it. They also shown off an exclusive AAA game from the makers of Dark Souls, which I was very surprised about. Games like Human Fall Flat 2, Shadow Labyrinth, and Fortnite were revealed to be coming to the system. Wow guys, Fortnite is coming to the Switch too, and Cat's Meow. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is pretty hype. I have yet to play Age of Calamity, but I will definitely pick up this after I play that game. I have always been a fan of the cutscenes in these games. The Direct's second last game shown was Kirby Air Riders, the long-awaited sequel to Kirby Air Ride. I do definitely want to try this game if I enjoy Air Ride on the GameCube. The final game shown off was Donkey Kong Bonanza, Donkey Kong's first 3D game in about 25 years, and as someone who hasn't played much Donkey Kong, this game looks amazing. Being able to terraform levels by smashing your fists looks like dumb monkey-brained fun, and honestly seems like a fun game to play every once in a while if you want to kill off some time. I will probably pick this up at some point as long as 3D Mario isn't announced by then. Overall, I am pleased to say that this is one of the best directs I've ever watched. The sheer quality of everything shown was immaculate and the pacing was exceptional. It seems as if all kinds of people can find something they liked about this direct. You got platformers, kart racers, fighting games, anticipated games, Fortnite, the works. There's been very few points in this livestream where I was waiting for the next big announcement, which is quite a rarity in most directs, especially in comparison to the direct that was held a week prior. The main concern about the direct was that there were no prices shown for anything. That's because the actual prices revealed later were pretty scary. $80 for Mario Kart World. Now, I can see why Nintendo may price these games this way. The new tariffs hitting Japan were probably a major reason for this, along with the swift evolution of technology we've seen in the past couple of years. But they had to have known that revealing these prices at all would turn away most people, especially the casual audience. There is no sane parent who will want to buy a 90 quid game that's similar to the game their child already has on the Switch. I can buy 100 Angry Birds for that price. The actual price of the Switch 2 is $450, and the bundle with Mario Kart World is $500, which is a steal. Hopefully I get one before the scalpers. What do I think about these prices? Well, honestly, I don't care that much. Right now, I have nothing better to spend my money on, and the prices in the UK aren't as bad. It's only £75 for Mario Kart World. Still pretty high, but definitely something I can swallow, especially since I've spent more on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the DLC combined. And I've spent about $100 on all the Smash Ultimate stuff. I do worry how well the console will do in its first few months. They may have to reduce the price just like they did with the 3DS and the Wii U. And those are my thoughts on the Switch 2. Let me know what you thought and subscribe for more Switch 2.